Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Matt Jones. The heat and the humidity building quickly out there right now, and that will lead to a storm threat as we head into the afternoon. So here's a look at future track, and the storms will develop pretty rapidly as we head through mid-afternoon. So by 3 p.m., it is going to get more active across the area. And then between about, I'd say, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. or so, that's when we have the highest chance of getting those storms across much of northwest Louisiana and East Texas, and also into southwest Arkansas and southeastern Oklahoma. So the whole region could see those storms. You can see by 6 p.m. it is fairly active here. And then the storms will begin to fizzle out once we lose that daytime heating. A lot of these storms are driven by the warm temperatures. And so once we lose that sun and we cool off a bit, those storm chances will start to diminish. Now, looking ahead to Friday, waking up to mainly quiet weather, but another complex of storms is going to be forming up there in Oklahoma. That'll likely turn into a big squall line and make its way in from the north and west. Now, this should weaken as it gets into our region, but there is the potential along and north of I-30 that we could see some stronger wind gusts with that line for Friday morning, and that will likely skirt just off to our north. And for the most part, it's looking a little bit quieter here, I think, as we head into Friday afternoon. So for today, though, there is a marginal risk of severe weather. That's a level 1 out of 5 on the scale. So that's that green shade that you see there. We could see a little bit of hail, maybe some gusty winds, but all in all, our severe risk is going to stay pretty low. Here's what's going on in the middle and upper atmosphere. We'll take you through the weekend and through the middle part of next week, and notice that we have a big area of low pressure that's going to form up around the Great Lakes and also high pressure down around Arizona, and in between that, our flow is going to be out of the northwest. So we have a northwest flow aloft for the Arclitex, and that's a very favorable pattern for storms and severe weather here. So we're going to keep an eye on this overall setup over the next week. Now, notice in the near term, we actually see our rain chances dropping a little bit here Friday and Saturday, and then they will ramp back up as we head into next week. Here's your hourly forecast for this afternoon. So it's going to be hot and muggy out there, and then the storms will start to move in later in the afternoon and into the evening. And like we've seen the last couple of days, if you get underneath one of these storms, it will cool you down at least temporarily. 92 today, Shreveport, 91 Texarkana, Natchitoches 93, Marshall, Texas 92 degrees. A little bit cooler farther to the north, but it's going to stay very muggy and oppressive over the next 7 days. So get used to that humidity because it will be sticking around. And so high temperatures will be in the mid-90s for Friday and Saturday, but it will feel more like 105 with that humidity factored in. Then the storm chances start to increase slightly as we head into next week. It could be an active severe weather setup Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so we'll keep a close eye on that as we head into next week.